Hello and welcome to another edition of Toys from the Attic, where it's still Ghostbusters month. Now last week we took a look at one of the ghost villains. So hopefully we can put that creepiness behind us and Ecto 1 will bring us something a little bit more pleasant this week. Oh, and here he comes now! You again? Okay, who did you bring us today? I guess we're going to be taking a look at some of the trap ghosts. Okay. Alright, so here we have the two trap ghosts that came packaged together from the Real Ghostbusters toy line. Like last week, I don't have any actual footage to show you from either the cartoon or the comic book, because as far as I know, they never really appeared in there. As far as the detailing goes, the purple one here has a little bit more of a humanish quality, as evidenced by his nose and eyes. However, because of his shape and the look of him, he has a little bit more of an animal feel. I'm guessing sort of hippopotamus slash horse or something. He has these nice little legs here that actually indicate that he's not really all that human, and little feeties that come out here. He's really quite odd shaped whenever you look at him. You got these nice little molded in ears, and you have a really nice skull ridge that kind of goes all the way from the top down to the bottom. There's a little bit of a mole here that makes him asymmetrical, and he has these nice little pock marks up here. You can kind of see his teeth right in here that are molded in, and they really give that animal feel. That's what kind of makes me think he's either a horse or a hippo. Sadly, they were never really painted white. I would actually go in here with some custom paints and do that myself just to make them complete, but I don't want to really kind of ruin the value of the toy. Now we'll get into the gimmick as soon as we're done looking at the orange one. The orange trap ghost has a way different feel than the purple one. With toys like this that came packaged together, it was real easy to make both of them kind of identical twins to one another. I'm actually happy that they went this route and making them completely opposite colors and, for the most part, shape. He does have a nice amount of detailing on him as well. You can kind of see that he has these really nice cracky skin, kind of giving him the feel of either stone or somewhat scales. And with his little legs here, he definitely seems very odd, but yet he still falls in line with the type of creatures that the RGB characters would fight. I abbreviate that for RGB, Real Ghostbusters. He has this nice, really one eye up here that gives him this Cyclops feel, along with these two really nice horns. Kind of makes you feel that he could be a terror even when his jaw is closed. Now his teeth aren't painted, but you can definitely see that they have more of that alligator-ish type of feel. I'm not so mad that his teeth aren't painted because, well, you don't really know what he is, so the teeth can kind of just blend in with the skin, not unlike the purple guy where you can clearly see that those are actually supposed to be teeth from some sort of animal. Anyways, let's take a look at both of their gimmicks. Normally I'm not too keen on the idea of gimmicks when it comes to action figures, however with these guys it really works. What you do is you just simply open up their mouth all the way back until you hear this little snapping noise, and that would set them into their trap position. When you were playing, you'd actually have one of the Ghostbusters kind of walk along and just step on the trap, or on their tongue, and it would come down and snap on them. You could always activate these with your tongue, but it kind of always hurt, well, especially when you were a little kid. The springs on these things were actually really tough. I shouldn't say were, they still are pretty tough. And to a little kid's finger, it actually does kind of give a little bit of pain. It shows that these things are really made with a lot of nice tension. Also, whenever you open these guys, you can see that there's still detailing in the inside. Now, even though this is molded plastic and you can see the definite shape of the outside here, you can also see how there's a little bit of veins and swirling in here to give it a feel of a roof of a mouth. And both features actually kind of even have that, which is really what I really like. Also, the tongues are well detailed, way different from one another. These ones have a little bit more of those little taste buds that are on them, where this one is very smooth and has very seldom things. Taking a look back at these guys brought back a lot of good memories of me playing with them. I must admit that these guys were definitely in my top 10 list of favorite action figures to play with of the Ghostbusters line. Even though they're a little bit creepy, I still say that they're a must-have for anybody's collection. Once again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you see today, please feel free to like, subscribe, or leave a comment below in the comment section. Any advice for the show would be greatly appreciated. Who knows, something you suggest may appear on the show in the future. Ow! Why do you torture me like this?